It's a nice bass. Right off the bank there. All right, there's number one. Geez, that didn't take long. Right under that tree there. Not a big one, but absolutely a keeper. And he hammered that buzzbait. All right, it's a nice fish. Nice black lateral line there. First one of the day on the buzzbait. Thank you, buddy. Late May now, well into post spawn. It's gonna be a nice day today. Temperatures going up into the mid 70s, mid and upper 70s. So we had some rain 2 days ago, so that might have re-oxygenated the water. Maybe provide us with a little bit better of a topwater bite. But we're gonna keep going. There we go. Wow, this one's fighting hard. Hard fighting bass. Oh, he's hooked in the bottom jaw, that's why. Keeper too. There we go, number two already. Another solid keeper. About the same size as that last one. There we go, second one. Off to a fast start. We've only been fishing about 15 minutes and we got two already, so that's got me excited. Thank you, buddy. Look at this baby. Phew. Have an appetite like that, you'll get big real quick, buddy. Look at that dinker. Just fishing all of this brush here. Any one of these little, this whole bank is brush with like 2 foot of water next to it, so any one of these pockets could have fish in it. Basically, they can be anywhere in this stuff. You just got to fish it all. But you're more likely to catch fish where the trees overhang a little farther, where there's a little more shade. But I like to fish it all because they can, in reality, they can just be anywhere. We got one to bite the frog. Here we go. Man, this lake has been a little fickle this year, guys. It hasn't been as good as it has in the past. But you know what? I did have a couple big wakes on this frog that I didn't get to commit, so maybe it's just a day, but there's a nice one on a frog. First one on the frog. All three today about the same size roughly. This is probably the biggest one out of those three. All right, hooks out. It's a nice probably 15 incher or so, 14 and a half, 15 incher. Beautiful fish. Hit the frog really hard too, so they are hitting the frog. You just gotta, sometimes on this lake you just gotta find a specific stretch and that's where they're all at. But in the past, I've caught them all over the place, and it's just not happening recently. So, see if there's another one in there. That was awkward. Good one. Swallowed the frog. All right, there's our first good one of the day, guys. Now my frog got hit and then I didn't really see it, and then he hit it again and I felt it on my rod tip, so I set the hook. And he had it good. There we go, that's a solid one. Fat fish. Alright guys, there's our 5th bass of the day. Probably like a 16, 17 incher. Good one. So we got 5 bass and 4 keepers. Here we go. Just a little guy, but we'll take him. It's number 6 for the day. There we go. It is a bass. Thought that was going to be a pickerel. Okay, it's a keeper too. Barely hooked. Got him. All right at the boat there too. That was cool. Watched him eat it. That's our 7th bass of the day, guys. There we go, another keeper, number 7. It's a 5 bass limit for today now. That was so cool. Right up at the boat he hit that. Dad, I got him. Thought it was a pickerel again, and it wasn't. Yeah, number 8, guys. They are biting today. We just can't find any big ones. We might eventually, though. Right out under that tree there. All right. There you go, guys. Number 8. Probably about a 13 incher or so, maybe 14. There's another one, but it's little. It's not even a keeper. It's our 9th bass of the day. Spook something big out of these pads here. All right, there we go. So we got 9 bass, but 6 or 7 keepers. I think we have 6 keepers. So again, no size. This lake was putting out a lot of big fish a few years ago. And it put out some big ones last year too, but not as many. And then this year it just seems like it's gotten less. I don't know, maybe it's just I'm out here on the wrong days or there's a lot more fishing pressure. But either way, there's a lot of small, chunky bass in here and they will grow with time. So it's a good food source in this lake. They will grow again. Jeez, I don't know how I didn't lose that fish. Came flying out of the water. It's important why he set the hook hard. Well, he got both hooks, that's why. It's another keeper though. Look at that. See how he got both hooks? Double hooked there, that's how you want it. That fish come flying out of the water. Set the hook a little too hard on him. You don't have to set the hook that hard. Just firmly. Alright guys, it's number 10. Not a big one, but we'll take them. And it's gone. You know what that was? A pickerel. Let's see if he spit it back up. There it is. Wow, we got lucky with this one. Pickerel broke me off and he spit it back up, thankfully. There's a good one. Oh, and I lost him. I wasn't really ready for that. That was a good fish. Damn it.